Yeah, let's keep going. We have just finished Gaia Rock, which is nice. Oh, we're gonna get this lovely synergy here. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Wielder of Earth's might, lay your hands upon this stone. Shall grant you the power to melt into the earth, the power of sand. Wielder of Earth's might. That'd be you, Felix. Touch it. Go on, don't worry. Felix touched the rock. How exciting. So we did this before at Ayers Rock. We'll be getting one more today. Felix learned sand. And we can actually use that right away. Only our hero can do this. Check the ground. Gave the cloud brand to Jenna. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, good. We're trapped here for a second, but we'll be okay. I guess the spell I really want to cast is Retreat, right? So I can just kind of hang out here for a second. Who wants to equip this? It's good for everybody, but we don't attack with Sheba so often, so we'll give it to Piers for now. Let's see. Almost there. It doesn't work here? You don't think so? Okay. Interesting. Okay, we can escape the horrible place. As I was saying before... Uh-oh. I'm not dying. I'm just so tired. I'm gonna lie down for a bit. Oh, okay. You say so, buddy. How you doing there? I really got worked over, but as long as Kushanat is safe, it was worth it. Okay, well, if you say so. Let's, going to tell Kushanata that you defeated the serpent, aren't you? I don't need to, really. Please, you were the ones to defeat it, so you should be honest and accept credit. Okay. If you say so. Can we make it there without getting in a stupid battle? Oh, you love to see it. Okay. So we have two things we want to do here. I mean, we can talk to all the friends who are much happier. The screams from Mount Makaj, they must have come from the serpent. That means Susa must have saved Kushanata. We're planning a festival to celebrate the end of the serpent's reign of terror. Lady Izum is paying for the whole thing, so bring your dancing feet. Ooh. Susa has changed so much from the wild youth he once feared. He saved our village. Oh, that's the thing that we just had, the Captain's Axe. Get rid of this for now. Should have more than enough cash to de-rust the piece of equipment once we get back to Yalom. Let's go talk to the, there's a couple people we want to talk to, I suppose. The village leader would be nice. Oh, I guess, is she here already? She's here with the other person, okay. Warriors appeared from within Mount Makaj. Yes, after the serpent's roar, these warriors appeared. So it wasn't Susa who defeated the serpent, but those heroes. It might have been. Lady Kushanata, please forgive me. I don't care who defeated the serpent, I'm more worried about what happened to Susa. So Susa never came down from Mount Makaj. He returned to the village after the heroes appeared and he knew that the serpent was defeated. Oh, Susa. Who are you? This is my home and I'm having a private conversation. Leave it once. What is it? There can be no doubt. These are the heroes who appeared on Mount Makaj. Are you the ones who defeated the serpent? So it was you. My apologies, you are welcome here. We explode into our full party. Who are you? I'm Kraden, and this is Felix. Behind him is Piers. Pleased to meet you. I'm Jenna, and this is Sheba. We're on a quest. Our travels across the Great Eastern Sea have brought us here. You were seen coming down from Mount Makaj. What brought you to such a dangerous place? To complete our quest, we needed many types of synergy. Synergy? What is synergy? Synergy is many things. The power to move things with one's mind, to heal, to create. All with one's mind. Tell me, is it something like this? Move. We do know that she is able to cast this from someone we've talked to previous. Is that the power you're talking about? That power, Lady Uzumi. It's not mine alone. Kushinada and Susa possess it as well. This is the power we possess. I assume you have something like it yourselves. So, you call what we do synergy, and you can do it too. If you already have synergy, why do you need more of this power? Their powers are different from our own. There seem to be many forms of synergy. Susa! He's kind of limping over here. Susa. So, you lived after all, Susa. Yes, I've survived, and I've made a home to you both. Thanks to them, actually. Felix, our gratitude to you and your friends grows deeper each passing moment. Susa, you spoke of different types of power. Tell me, what did you mean? I can only describe what I saw, my sister. Ask Felix here about it. Yes, synergy. I have dedicated most of my life to its study. The power of synergy comes from the four basic forces, earth, fire, water, and wind. These energies, the foundations of alchemy, are called elementals. You don't know alchemy, the four elements? Why, they're the very building blocks of all matter and weird. All existing matter comes from alchemy and the synergy? I guess we didn't say that about synergy specifically. Yes, that's right. Everything you see around you is some combination of these elements. Does this mean that there are as many types of synergy as there are types of elements? That's right, Kushinada. You're a smart lass. Mount Makaj was a place of great earth powers. I imagine your powers are earth-based. That's right, but how did you know this? Kraden, Mount Makaj is Gaia Rock, isn't it? Gaia Rock? Mount Makaj is the sacred mount of our people. Yes, but there are many mountains like your Mount Makaj all across the Eastern Sea. Mount Makaj is a source of earth power, and therefore it must be Gaia Rock. You've seen other mountains like our Mount Makaj? Yes, in fact it seems like each of these rocks contains a different elemental power. And now you're questing to gather the power of these elements, yes? And you only defeated the Great Serpent of Mount Makaj to accomplish this goal? I mean, you know, we had other reasons too, I suppose, right? You took pity on Kushinada. You're very kind to help Susa, Felix. You're not implying that we defeated the serpent, are you? It's true that we did fight the creature, but without Susa's power, the battle might not have ended so happily. What are you? Susa had given the beast a lot of Dragon's Bane in order to weaken it. We could never have beaten the beast if it had not been in a weakened state. We were victorious only because Susa risked everything to weaken the dragon. Susa, perhaps after all you are... No, I didn't. Don't forget Susa dealt the finishing blow, didn't he? That is true, actually. Finishing blow, all I did was stab it with the Cloud Brand. I disagree. You weakened the serpent, you dealt the final blow, I'd say you were essential. So, Lady Uzumi, wouldn't you say Susa deserves the reward for this feat? Even Felix agrees, don't you, Felix? It would be funny to say no, but what happens if we do? I don't think I've ever said no. Are you asking for a reward? That's just plain greedy. We couldn't possibly take any sort of reward. Learning new synergy will be reward enough. As you can see. That's great. Now, it's about time for us to leave Izumo Village. Yes, indeed, we're on our way to Lemuria. You're leaving so soon? We are in a great hurry. Then you must return to Izumo someday. I'm sure we'll be back once our mission is completed. Excellent. I shall accept that as your oath. Goodness. Oath? Oh, by promising to return, we'll be ensuring that our quest will end successfully. I don't know about that, but maybe. I understand. We must vow to return, everyone. Okay. We'll be waiting. We can talk to her once more. If you have time, won't you enjoy a little of our celebratory festival? We're prompted to give an item. And the item that it wants us to give is the dancing idol. Felix uses the dancing idol. Ah, could it be? Is this the dancing idol of Mount Makash? What if I say no? Don't lie to me. The style, the craftsmanship, you must have found this on Mount Makash. Again, you have done more for me than I can properly reward you for doing. I think I may have something that might please you. A little friend. This is my pet. It's very dear to me. I am unsure how it works, but this fellow seems to magnify our power. Though it saddens me to part with it, I would have you take him as he might help you. Felix and his friends have agreed to take care of you from now on. Boing boing. Please, accept this gift. I guess we'll do that for sure, right? It's kind of an awkward element for us, I think. Felix found the Mars Genie Coal. With this dancing doll, I can explore Mount Makash on my own. Take care, Felix. And what were you planning to do once you read my mind, hmm? Oh. Felix, you read my mind earlier too, didn't you? You can't read my mind, but if there's something you want to know, I shall tell you. Interesting. It's not often that someone's that cognizant of it. Someday, Susan and I will have a son. We will name him Takeru. When he goes to sleep at night, I will tell him the story of your great deeds and your quest. If Felix's descendants are ever in trouble, our Takeru will rush to their aid. I'm sure you know the villagers believe I beat the serpent. Don't let me take all the glory. I'm no hero, but that shouldn't stop anyone from treating me like one. That's a great thought to have. Let's see. So we got a new genie. And we don't really have a great thing to do with him besides have him just kind of hang out here. So probably the best thing to do is to trade it over here for Spark. That way, we can revive an ally without changing our class, or without getting rid of an important synergy like Aura. So we'll keep him there for now. Felix, wait. It troubled me to let you leave like this. I owe you much for your help, and I didn't have any way to thank you. And then I thought of something. You're a warrior, and warriors need weapons, wouldn't you agree? Of course not. Oh, he just leaves? Are you sure about that? I was only hoping to show you my appreciation. Would you be willing to accept a token of my gratitude? This token isn't something I possess. It's a legend, one that might be of use to you. Long ago, the great serpent of Mikaj would sleep with its body crossing the river. Where its tail fell, the cloud brand lay hidden. That's the legend, anyway. The serpent was once the sword's protector, but it lost the sword many ages past. Anyway, maybe you want to go check out the dragon again. I left something there for you, just as a way to say thank you. Well, I've said what I came to say. I'm going back to Kushinada. I hope you're successful in your quest. We, of course, have already gotten the cloud brand. But that's how you find out that it's there. If you're looking for Kushinada, Lady Izumi escorted her to the mansion. Now that Zeus has defeated the serpent, Kushinada is no longer being held as a sacrifice. Another new thing we can do here is go over this way. I think, right? Oh, stupid Felix! Alright, well. We might need to go to the inn first. Our island is safe at last. It's time for us to celebrate and enjoy ourselves again. Bakudor Inn, 60 coins. 60 coins is not too bad, right? I hope you slept well. Have a nice trip. We'll sure try our best. Let's try this thing again here, though. We can now descend the ladder. We weren't able to do this last time, but now we can. Again. Oh, yes. Yeah. Welcome on in, Osmosis. Good to see you. I should probably update that to include no major glitches, but people probably mostly get the idea. Probably not going to be talking quite as much. I'm feeling a bit under the weather today, but I was awake, so I saw a stream. Thank you, George. Apparently kept read. Kept seeing you casting Golden Sun, remember Golden Axe? Oh, not quite, not quite. Good morning, George. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Yeah, very different game. We're doing an AUTS GBA RPG. Let's see. So we can go across here as long as this is still up. But it looks like this won't be very important. We might get to a boss today. It might be a bit before we get there, though. We have a couple dungeons that we need to go through first. Morning to you as well. We just got a new synergy at the top of the episode here, which is sand. So now we can do our new silly little trick here. It allows us to like sneak under stones and stuff like that. It won't be useful until a little bit later on in the game, but might as well do it now. Mostly because it allows us to fight the serpent, gets us some experience, lets us survive these random battles a little bit longer, and gives us a better shot at the next boss that we'll be fighting. Which again might not be today, but would be nice if we do get there. We'll see if we can like run through these pretty quick. Yeah, these two games came out 1 year after the other. So they're very related. They use a lot of the same code. In fact, the first game actually has in its code some of the classes that the second game does, but can't access them yet because the requirements don't show up until this game. Namely the... Oh, okay, wow. All right. Fortunately, we now have the ability to just simply run from these battles. Our friend here with his Fortune now has access to the Revive spell. So we don't have to spend a whole lot of time in battle trying to figure that out. Oh, let's get rid of you, huh? Let's go. There's always another one of these kiddos, huh? Goodness gracious. Alright. So, if we want to get up there, we can't do it from here, it seems. We're gonna have to go further around. We save kind of in a paranoid fashion, right? Oh, is there anything here? Okay, interesting. Just thought I would check. Sometimes there's hidden little goodies, you know. I think probably what is at the end of this dungeon is a summon tablet that we'll never use. Oh, wow. Okay. That's a really strong ability, actually. That's kind of terrifying. We'll, I guess, keep reviving, but I don't really want to be spending so much synergy to do this. Hopefully, once we're back on the open sea, we won't be taking quite as many hits to the face that murder us, you know? Alright, what's this? Phantasmal mail. We, of course, don't wear armor, so none of this for us. Use for some magical luck? Well, we can't use it, it seems. Or can we? Number of uses. It might break in battle. Might have equipping. Some magical luck. That's interesting. Well, maybe we will keep this around, you know? How interesting. So luck is an interesting statistic in this game. Luck is... if we look at our stats currently, you can see that we have an attack, a defense, an agility, a luck, and then we have power and resistance for each element individually, right? So if Jenna gets hit with a Mars attack versus a Jupiter attack, right? Those different elements will do different amounts of damage because of her different resistances. The luck is your ability to resist status effects. And in this game, status effects have a flat chance of occurring. But whether or not they actually afflict their status is a dice roll that uses your luck stat in it. So bosses with, I think, oh jeez, okay. All right. I don't want, maybe we need to be a little, oh, but it's okay. So Shiba is the one that has the good defensive ability. Pierre's could maybe heal himself. Let's try to spark our friend here. And cure himself. And we'll just kind of see where this goes. Is there similar to Repel from Pokemon games? Yes, there is. We have an unfortunate problem with that, though. In this game, that ability... Uh-oh. We might lose 2 people here. Okay. It was targeted pretty fortuitously for us. In this game, that is called a Void, or the item version is called Golden Feather. When either of those abilities are used, and they are, I believe, identical, what happens is your ability to avoid enemies is based on your relative level to those enemies. So unfortunately for us, in this run, we're constantly under-leveled in facing enemies that regularly threaten our life. So unfortunately, that ability doesn't really do too much for us, like it would in a normal game. We kind of just get to take the beats, basically. Yeah, I was talking earlier about luck. I think once a character has about 41 luck, Jesus. Maybe we should just reload, huh? I mean, we just saved. Yeah, it wouldn't be a challenge in other ways, I guess. I mean, the enemies don't generally matter so much. They can whittle you down a little bit before you get to the boss. And you can try and mitigate that to some extent by, you know, carrying items with you and this sort of thing. So that you'll be missing some synergy by the time you get to the boss. And, you know, that does make them a bit more difficult. There is a lot of times, though, right, that the critical path you've opened up to the boss kind of has shortcuts from the beginning, right? So you can kind of go back and rest usually a bit. And some bosses you even fight in town, so... Oh... I don't think we have what we need here. We may have to come back to this place. Unfortunately. Yeah. Yep, okay. I guess we're gonna have to head out. Interesting. Well, that makes the next place we're going to very important. We just had a talk in one of our cutscenes here about how we are looking for different synergies to try to overcome these different obstacles that we find. That's kind of the plot of the middle third of this game, which is not very compelling, unfortunately, but the gameplay is fine. We're trying to go over here. We can certainly first go to Yalom if we want to. That involves us sailing all the way up this way. So let's go due south. We picked up a another rusty item that we could try to derust. I'm not sure if we have any other smeltable items or not. I don't think we've picked up anything of any particular note. Unless we've gotten another one of those teardrops, but I don't... Yeah, I don't think we have. If we can get another one of these things, that would be really great. Very strong item. Kind of negates the need for a lot of characters to expend a bunch of their synergy, which is kind of a problem for us at the moment, actually. Not only are we fairly underleveled, but we're actually missing a pretty decent amount of Jin. And that puts our level, our maximum synergy, all of this stuff, even lower than it would be normally. So the moral of the story there is any way that we can be saving synergy and not having to spend those in battle, to be having more maximum synergy points for a boss fight. We want to be able to take advantage of. And that's exactly what that ring allows us to do. So getting more copies is still pretty strong, even if the effect weren't strong by itself. Even if it only cast something on the level of Jenna's aura ability, that's like 50 HP or something. It would still be very, very strong for us. Okay. Let's head into the river here. I'm actually not sure if we fight land enemies or if we fight sea enemies in here or what happens. Maybe we don't fight anything, I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe nothing's going to harass us. Hello, friend. You want me to make you something special? I sure do. Well, look at that. You got some raw materials, didn't you? What do we have? We certainly got this. I think that's the only thing. You want it to shine, don't you? Okay. I will come back very shortly, my friend. He's a fast worker, so we only have to leave the town and come back, and we get what we are paying for. He's going back to bed, which I sort of envy him for. Here's the item you wanted. Know about the payment. We only take cash. Wahoo! The Glower Staff, huh? And what does this do? It seems to be good. We'll equip it to our friend Jenna, I suppose. I'm guessing this frost one is not very effective. Oh, it is. Wow. Okay. Shiva's weapon must not be very up to date. Okay. Let's get out of here. We're gonna go, like we talked about, to the other island there. And if we want to afterwards, we can kind of show off what exactly we're trying to do as like the goal of the mid game here. Actually, once we're in Yalom, there's something I want to write down. Something I want to grab over here. Okay, we escape with our lives. Let's get out of here. So the other half of this town, I talk a lot about Yep. Yep wrote all of his children's songs while he was out here on his own private space. Do you want to hear one of the songs Yep wrote? I sure do. Here, let me show you. And we might actually want to write this down, because this is, if I remember, kind of complicated. Jenna, what's Jenna doing? If you want to go to the stars, if you want to go to the stars, go north past the twins, passing 2 swirls, run Daisel twice around the trunk. I don't know what Daisel means, but I guess clockwise. Haste without waste and head to the east, pass there to the north. I wonder if I ought to like make a whole map of this thing. They went to clockwise around twice. Head to the east past 3 to the north. There run thrice and wait for the waves. When they stop, run north and go to the stars. It's not really a song, but it is pretty useful for us later, so. Okay, so they go clockwise again. And then, if you race full of folly and take the wrong way, you'll find yourself a watery grave. Do you want to hear the second children's song he wrote? I don't think the first one was even a children's song, my guy. But sure. If you want to go to the moon, if you want to go to the moon. Oh, okay, because the little stump has a star in it there, eh? Okay. Face west from the stars and run straight past 3 swirls and circle around twice. Okay. So that's also a clockwise. Haste without waste and head to the south and 1 swirl west. They run thrice and wait for the waves, and when they stop, run south and go for the moon. Okay. If you race full of folly and take the wrong way, you'll find yourself a watery grave. Okay, now, do you want to hear the third one? Alright. You're pulling my leg, but I guess I'll do it, huh? If you want to go to the sun. South, straight through 2 swirls, circle around twice. Haste without waste and head to the west and 6 to the north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There run thrice and wait for the waves, and when they stop, run north and go for the sun. If you race full of folly and take the wrong way, you'll find yourself a watery grave. That's it. That's all the games we have for the songs. If you want to play some more, just give me a holler. Okay, well, probably don't, but we'll see where that's useful a little bit later. The story we're told about this fisherman fellow is he, I guess, allegedly didn't pass on quite enough of the knowledge he needed to allow people to, like, in the village to follow in his footsteps. Although, as you can probably guess, the so-called children's songs are pretty much that. How How this guy figured all of that out and came back to tell the tale will be not so obvious later on, but we'll get to that later. How are we doing here? Okay. We're getting there. Probably should have healed if I'd been thinking. Please stop hurting me. Okay. Okay. So Island Chain is our next destination. I don't know if there's like a town or anything here. I don't think there is. Let's see if we can get out of here. Okay. You can see we've found ourselves at the edge of the world again, which is quite nice. Oh, it looks like there is a town on the north side there, huh? Okay. I think we're gonna head in here first, though. Oops. It's not quite right. Okay, let's try again. This is probably one of my favorite tunes in the game, by the way. This is... Oh, okay. Maybe we can't get in here just yet. Interesting. Maybe there's someone at the town up there that can help us? Hippity hoppity. Okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Oh, the boat's rocking. Let's not do that. Okay. Fortunately, we have a lot of different people we can spread this healing around with. Poor Piers kind of ends up taking the brunt, though, so try to use him as little as possible, but... Jeez. It's not a great place to have a boat. A lot of rocky shoals. Seems very dangerous. But we can get in over here, thankfully. Can't imagine these guys are too spooky. Oh, what? Oh, interesting. Okay. That's not what I thought would happen. I was just trying to disembark. Okay. Apogee Islands. This is Apogee, the easternmost island in the Eastern Sea. Wherever you're from, you've come a long way. You must be here to see Gaia Falls. Looking over Gaia Falls really makes you feel small and insignificant. Hello. I don't know what brings you to Apogee, but you better not be planning anything stupid. Alright, well. Listen, lady. Welcome, welcome. If you need it, we've got it. See anything you need? Do you see anything you need, lady? Because I need to get rid of this thing. What do you have? So these are the fanciest things we can try and buy there. I think none of these will be very good for us, though. Oh, Water of Life sounds real nice, though. Angelic Ankh sounds real nice, though. Yeah, let's trade this in. I don't have enough money. She's right, I don't. Oh, no. She's right. That's funny. There's nothing else that I want to sell, is there? All of the stuff I want. Oh, we had another mace. Oh, that's a shame. Well, that's fine. Worry about that later. I can't see us using this stupid thing very often, but maybe. Should probably sell that. But it doesn't really put us over the edge because I'm pretty confident we absolutely want to buy this thing. And maybe Jenna. So Water of Life, at this point in the game, is a very rare item. Revives downed characters. We just paid 3,000 coins for this. Out of the 5,000 something and change we had. You know, we have a synergy ability that lets us do this at any time. But it can only be cast from explicitly peers for the next, like, 3 bosses or something. The next best way we have to revive somebody is Spark, which has about a 50% chance or something of working. So having an item in somebody's back pocket, especially on somebody who's not one of the other people who can already revive somebody, I'm definitely willing to pay 3,000 for sure. It's a unique item, by the way, so we can't buy multiple copies of it. It counts as a unique artifact. This is the golden feather we were talking about earlier. It reduces monster encounters, but again, unfortunately, doesn't quite work for us. Okay, nothing interesting here so far. Sometimes there's like little goodies hidden in these things. We found a couple elixirs a while ago. It's not anything interesting, but nothing to sneeze at neither, I suppose. Hollow. That old Aqua Stone is supposed to be the key to getting into Aqua Island. Aqua Stone? What? Tell me about this. You unlock the Aqua Stone by making it damp, but splashing spring water on it won't work. Can I steal your stuff? Your money? Thank you. He's too old to try now, but my husband used to dream of scaling Aqua Rock. He always wanted to climb to the peak of the mountain on Aqua Island. But he spent all his time studying the Aqua Stone instead. I always wondered why. I'm sorry about the cyclone that I'm casting right in front of you. It's probably a little bit bad manners, but... On Aqua Island, you can see the Guardian Moe. Because of the Moe, no one can climb the craggy mountain. Oh my god. There's so many of these things. Doesn't anybody pick up around here? Oh, a worthless item. How exciting. Okay. Oh, it's the thing. There's nothing on Aqua Island. What are those Moe guarding anyway? Aqua Rock must be the secret. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, must be the secret hidden on Aqua Island. One day I'll have to scale its peak. Lucky for us, we can do this, I suppose. No, they're so goofy. Beautiful. What just happened? That rock couldn't have heard my wishes. That's impossible. It's got to be. Well, okay then. Maybe we should try putting some more of our wishes into the rock. Anything in here? Hello. There's this guy in town who spends his time at the spring staring at the Aqua Stone. I just wish he'd spend some time at home. I'm fed up with his nonsense. Why does my father keep staring at the rock every day? I can't ever tell what kind of mood Mom and Dad are in. At least they're not fighting. Jeez. Oh, I'm sorry, kid. I think we already explored this area, at least. Have you any idea what it's like living on the edge of the world? One wrong step and down you go. And this is the Sanctum, I assume? Yeah. I'd love to go to the mainland, but I want to go somewhere without any ocean. Oh, sorry, there's no but there. I wonder what it's like standing in the middle of a vast ocean of grass or sand. I'm sick of living on this boring island paradise. Just thinking that makes me a bad person. Maybe they'll take me if I can He'll take me with him if I ask for a job. I can swap a mean deck. All. This little island must seem quite boring to you sophisticated mainlander types. But we have our share of hardships and trials. Whenever visitors come out, the islanders start to complain about their lives, but they don't realize that they live better here than they could in Oceania. Interesting. I'm starting to think that doing this isn't even... Oh, okay. It's not nothing. It's not, like, particularly useful, but it's not nothing. I might give that to Shiba, I think. Bramble Seed is a, one of those items that you use, and it casts a synergy spell, which is a little strange. Don't know why that would happen, but... Oh, there's a friend. Can we get over there? I think this guy might try and fight us, though. I think this guy might try and fight us. No, I guess we can just get this guy. Okay. So somehow we can get that creature. I don't know how, though. What happens, surely, is that we emerge from a cave that's hidden by those waterfall areas, but how do we get down there? Maybe one of these little shrubs has, like, a ladder beneath it, maybe? Gosh. What are we meant to do here? No. Can we come in from the left, maybe? Can we get down there? Let's explore around the other side. Maybe we can figure it out. Have we been here already? I don't think we've been here. I remember thinking the Pokemon games are incredibly easy as a child. Yeah, I do feel like you kind of just get to level your starter up and just like never switch them out, and you kind of kill everything. Because you didn't know what Repel was? That's funny. I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like in these kind of games, you're like not really supposed to use those items. Like, I don't generally know what the use case is meant to be. Like, I guess if you're really dying and you're trying to like limp back to town, and paying to heal yourself is like really bad if you die. Maybe then, but for the most part, it's like you're kind of just giving up free experience and money, you know. So, and you have to pay for those repels too. Hey, Mister, do you know the kids are calling you the hero? Wait, really? Why? I just got here. He swam in the ocean and survived the currents, and he's looking at me. I did? Did I? Really? I don't remember doing this. Currents around Aperture are just too strong to let the children swim on their own. They're too strong for a lot of the adults, too. They can wash a person away. I wonder if we can die this way? It's not very easy to game over in this game, but there's a couple ways you can do it. That's why I was put into this game. Oh, to make it bearable? That's funny. Maybe. I mean, that's probably true for certain areas, right? Especially when you're like trying to backtrack and like try to find specific Pokemon or something like this. Yeah, that's probably true. Do you think if you fall off Gaia Falls, did you keep falling forever and ever? I wonder where I'd be if I fell off Gaia Falls. I'd like to know, but I don't want to find out firsthand. Okay, so we can walk in this area, and we do have this new ability that we can use. can sneak under rocks in the sand. And it looks like we can access this other area now. So we're probably supposed to do something like this. I should save my game. Can I just jump off the waterfall here? Oh, I can. Oh, that's exciting. Okay. Apogee Islands Cave. Oh, fuck. I don't... Okay, I guess I'll have to set all of these, right? I feel like these all are just not going to have anything behind them, actually. Like, I would be surprised if they did. Okay. Well, so where does this other area go down here? Oh, you can just go back up if you want to. That's fine. I guess you have to do that eventually then, huh? Let's go make a new friend. Hello. I'm pretty sure I don't have to fight you, but let's save first just in case. Nice. Okay. Where's Islet Cave? Ah, okay. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna put this over here. And we'll probably still keep Spark on Felix. Now we just have a lot of people that can revive somebody. It's dangerous for Felix to try it, and it's expensive for Jenna to do so. So whenever we can have Piers do it with his spell, we'll do that instead. But desperate times, you know, sometimes. AKA if Piers dies, we'll use one of the other ones maybe. All right, let's get the heck out of here. We did what we came to do here. The merchant doesn't have anything left for us. We've already activated the thing for the next area, so let's keep going. We can go back to where we were earlier and try that dungeon again. Hmm? Let's see. It's already 10:19 or 10. Oh, 10:30. Okay. We probably won't beat the next boss, but it could happen. All right, let's get out of here. Let's heal our friends up. Spend some of Felix's synergy, because he hasn't really been contributing to the pot there. Hey, buddy. All your friends are injured. Let's see. Oh, never mind. I need to disembark here, right? Okay. Okay. Oh, we took a lot of damage, actually. Holy smokes. All right, never mind. Yeah, dangerous place, apparently. I almost wonder if we should have gone to that inn while we were there. But too late now, I suppose. All right, Aqua Rock. One of my favorite tunes. Really, really pretty melody. Unfortunately, we get to listen to this half the times. So, that's okay. Probably we'll continue our pattern of paranoidly saving. These might be the most powerful enemies that we've yet faced. I'm not 100% sure if that's true. Gaiaraka, they might be stronger there. You can kind of see what the mechanic for the exterior of this wall looks like here. Okay, so what's over where? Oh, really? I can't move you? Is that so? Oh, but I can move this thing. I see, I see. Okay. Interesting. I guess we can save some synergy by doing this. For some reason, the water just doesn't come out when the stone is in the way, which is nice for us, but not exactly how that works, right? Probably. I mean, I guess they're magical moe. It works however they want it to work, right? Okay. Can I squeeze in here? No? Alright, that's fine. We'll do this once more. I have a feeling I might want to set this. Okay. So this probably needs to get to be put all the way over onto the right here. Magic like airplanes. What airplanes is it? Welcome on in, Potato. How's it going? Good morning. What's up here, I wonder? Not much at all, huh? Okay. I'm glad that stone stays there. I wasn't sure that that would happen. Could have been bad, actually. It might be faster to just get wet there. Not sure. All airplanes use magic to fly. Oh, I see. Okay. The way that I've always heard it explained to me that makes the most sense is that they work on the same principle of holding your hand out of the car door. Or out of, not the car door, the car window when you're going real fast. It's just a much bigger hand and you're going much faster. But magic is a good runner-up explanation, right? This guy does a lot of damage. How about you leave me alone, buddy? Okay, let's get out of here. Somebody's playing with the faucet on the waterfall. Or it's a very localized... Yes, yes. There is a... Oh. Well, this one over here doesn't make a ton of sense. Oh, I guess this is coming from this lake here. So it's meant to be like a dammed up or something. Welcome on in, Sheeta. Good to see you. Thank you. Oh, holy smokes. 80... Jeez. Holy smokes, that's a big number. Thank you for stopping by. Wait, what? Maybe I can, maybe there's a secret thing here? There isn't. Wow, okay. What do I do with this information? Is there something over here? Up there, maybe? Not at all, huh? Okay. Interesting. Well, where do we go now? I was not prepared for this. I thought I would have all the answers right in front of me. I think the Vertigo is something that we encountered around Didijima right before the Venus Lighthouse. So I think these enemies are maybe a little bit weaker than the ones that we encountered in Gaia Rock. But not significantly so. They're all... Everything is definitely out to kill us here and can do it if we aren't too careful. Maybe we can jump into this waterfall thing here. And it will be helpful. A nut? You think I need one of these, huh? Actually, I did. You guys, we never restocked. We never restocked all of our nuts after the stupid serpent fight. We didn't remember to do that. That's kind of important. Okay. Okay, so we did find a new place to go to. Okay. I don't know if this is good or not, but we can do this, so I guess we will. I don't know why I would do that, but I did it. Is this useful? I guess it like knocks us off the cliff here and gets us to a lower down area. That's probably the idea, right? Okay. So we couldn't get here before, I suppose. I like the big moe heads in the background there. Oh! He murdered our friend. Luckily, he can revive himself, I think. Somehow. Not quite sure how that works, but that's fine. I feel like we're not too far off from the day here, where we'll have to, like, try to grind in a battle just to heal up, you know, and, like, recover some synergy. Vanilla cupcake coffee. Holy smokes. Breakfast of at least 3rd place. I will say so. Goodness gracious. Frosted sugar cookie creamer. I wanted to... Oh, hey. This is the thing we were talking about, isn't it? What if we, kind of just hung around here, Maybe we can, restore some synergy, you think? Probably to Pierre's, right? Maybe we can, heal our whole team. Is there anything else we can do here? Steal HP with a kiss. That seems dangerous. Let's not do that. The recovering health in this battle is not working out as well as I wanted it to. But that's okay. Goodness. Goodness gracious. Well, let's use our synergy here, right? Hello, Stud Muffin. Full of stud and gold. And my cats come sunbathing in the warm light. That sounds delightful. Oh, the waterfall is now going upwards, you see? That seems useful. I don't know which waterfall is the most useful. Wait, but not this one, huh? How many waterfalls are going up then? Is it just the one? Waterfall is full of moisture and particles. Let's see. Yeah, I woke up very early today because Idiot Neighbor was playing his dumb music again very early. I did not appreciate it. It did mean that I woke up in time for stream, not that I necessarily wanted to. But I'm not feeling amazing this morning. I forget what I was trying to segue into. Something about, oh, that's right. Something about I had a lot of cat interaction. Because normally they are, normally everybody is asleep at 7. 7 is the normal time when wifey gets home from work, from night shift. So they might get fed at like 7:30 or something. So they were very eager to try and get an early breakfast today. Very friendly beans. I like it loud early. I'm gonna go over to the neighbor and stop their madness. Well, they always stop eventually. What I'm hoping I can do is to get my HOA to start finding them American dollars. And maybe that will finally get them to stop. Because they have not listened to me, and they have not listened to the police every time they came to their door. They keep doing it, so we'll see what happens in the eventual future. But it is pretty annoying because my HOA is like, oh yeah, just go get up, go outside, take a video every time it happens, file a complaint, email it to us. I'm like, all right, well, by the time I've done all that, I've been up for an hour, so now I'm just fucking up, so thanks, I guess. But anyway, hopefully that stops happening. We'll see. Okay. So we can go left, and I don't know why we would. I guess just to push this thing, maybe. The waterfall on the left looks like it's still falling downwards. But we do have this one over here on the right that's falling up. So maybe this is where we ought to go, right? Looks nice and sparkly and magical, right? I wonder if we can get over to the far shore here. Live in a shitty noise-insulated place. I think normal people would move out in a week. Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, we're all homeowners here, so it doesn't work that way. You're just supposed to do something because why the hell should I agree? Yeah. I don't... Okay. You say HOAs are very love-hate, but I haven't really ever had a time where I was like, oh, thank goodness I have an HOA. Like, that's never happened. Like, it's just always been bad. They do, like, mow the lawns around here on a pretty regular basis. But, like, it's not something I value very highly. I don't appreciate them doing it when my wife is asleep on night shift. Not that they would, like, know to not do that. It kind of, night shift just sucks kind of that way to some extent, but do we sound like a nightmare to deal with from all the horror? Yeah, no, they are mostly just kind of pretty bad. They have a lot of power, and like there's not really like a whole lot that you can do about it. a lot of places you are like required to sign on to having an HOA as part of buying the house. You don't follow guidelines like long enough, they can actually force you to sell your house, which is fascinating. So yeah. We have stray cats meowing loud at 2 a.m. Washing machines, all students. They should respect your compassion. It's not found in the right of their brain yet. Yeah, I mean, they're like 18 to 22. It's like not, their brain probably is not fully formed, but like, could be doing a lot better. Too physically disabled for intimidation? Oh, jeez. I'm sorry to hear that. It's garbage. Oh, okay. We move a step when we get an encounter, huh? So much damage. Okay. Can I leave? Apparently not. How many people will die this round? Just Pierre's. We'll leave him here. It's not. He can revive himself. It's fine. Just leave him. It's okay. Let's see. Let's set all of your Jin here. Give you access to these healing spells. Because we wanted to use some targeted healing for now. Yeah, record it for the day. I have to call it. Yeah, basically. So blessed all I hear at nights are coyotes and Sasquatch. Ah! Wait, we almost made it over there. I wonder if we can make it over there or not. I kind of want to go retry. It felt like it could maybe happen. France is illegal to make noise past midnight up until 7 a.m. Oh, that sounds... I mean, it's against the law here, too. People still do it, which is the problem. Motherfucker. Get away from me, huh? Wind slash? Okay. Alright. At least it's not Sonic Slash, I guess. Deadly Poison? Okay. Let's remember to get rid of that, right? Deadly Poison, Deadly Poison, Deadly Poison, Deadly Poison. Please cure that. Let's not forget that. That's dangerous. Deadly, even. Call the cops in last resort, need to record a ton of proof. Yeah, that's basically what we've been told. Okay, let's try this again. His great Grams is from France. Oh, I've never been, but I would like to. Okay, so that is not as effective as walking diagonally down, which is maybe what we need to do here. I don't know if this is possible. It doesn't, maybe it doesn't feel like it is, but. Come on. Oh my god. Oh, we made it. There's nothing over here. There's nothing over here at all. I can't even like scoop, can I? Doesn't do anything. Or whatever. It's fine. It's worthless. It's okay. We tried. We did something interesting. Okay. So now can do this again, I guess. Can I can't do this diagonally, right? I have to do it horizontally or vertically, I think. Okay. Oh, that looks kind of scary, honestly. I used to go to Tijuana a lot, but other than that, I've never left the States. Yeah, I've only been out of the States a couple times. It was very interesting each time. I will say, when I came back to the States every time, I was thankful for how people here behave on the road, which is much more gratifying and safe, and all of those things, perhaps. I'm sure, you know, perfectly safe if you, well, not perfectly. Driving a car is never perfectly safe, right? But like, much safer if you've like grown up there, you understand how things work, what people are gonna do, all that and stuff. But pretty spooky sometimes. The Dominican Republic is probably the spookiest, followed by Ireland, followed by the UK, and I haven't been anywhere else internationally. Literally never went to Canada. One day I hope to. I have like made way too many friends in Canada for some reason. And there's a number of decent concerts that keep going there that I want to catch probably. Greece, Turkey, China, Philippines, Australia, New Zealand. Love driving New Zealand. Yeah, New Zealand sounds very pretty, honestly. How are the roads there though? Because if they're anything like the Irish roads, they They could be kind of fishy at times. We're kind of spreading these oil drops out. Sort of running out of space, but it's like not a huge issue. Okay, so we can't, there's rocks down there, so we can't fall off there on the bottom. So the only way to go is up here, I think. Wife went to Dominican Republic. He made sure you stayed at the resort. Oh no, I've heard that about the resorts, I guess. I mean, I'm really glad that like that's not the experience we had. That we got to, you know, go out and get toured around the country by a friend we had there in Peace Corps. Like, I was gonna say native, which is like not quite right, but like, I don't know, you lived there like a year and a half, like what do you call somebody? Oh, we've made it to the top of the rock, I suppose, here, huh? I like genuinely don't remember what the inside of this place looks like. Let's get all of these back online, because we'll want to get our defense and resistance up again, all that stuff. It was in the 90s and told us too dangerous. Oh, interesting. Yeah, maybe. We did it in the 2014, I want to say. So significantly later. One of my cats is trying to inform me that it's lunchtime, and it's not how that works. I just leave Pierre's behind again. This poor guy, he keeps getting abandoned. Okay. So we have this chest over here that we can go to, right? Did I make that up? No, the chest is on the top side. Okay. Let's go over here. Let's save just in case this is a mimic. You just want to nice, wouldn't go now. Oh geez. Okay. Well, I mean, it's good to be aware of that for sure, but that's a bummer. Oh, it's actually good enough for Pierre's. All right. Fair enough. Yeah, it looks like a water type of weapon. Mist Saber unleashes fog. Although Searing Fog kind of sounds like a fire thing to me, but anyway. It's definitely like a... Hello! It's definitely a heat attack, right? But because his character is like a base water elemental character, he'll actually do significantly more damage with that kind of unleash. We're alive? That's somehow very surprising. Okay. It's pretty good. Let's keep going. But, back. Alright. Roads in New Zealand were far from scary. Beautiful, driving through, like, yeah, right. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, that's great. Okay, I guess we do this thing again. I'm not sure what this is gonna do though, since there's no waterfall coming from it, right? Maybe it'll create one? Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, that must be like the entrance to further down in the dungeon. Getting my words mixed up there a little. This looks safe. Aqua Rock. We made it, you guys. It's a pretty environment, huh? So just like Ayers Rock, there's this nice synergy stone right at the start, right? So let's heal up as much as we can and grab that. Can I leave and come back and have that reappear? In case I need it again later. I love the brief frame of him like falling backwards. It's very cute. Our friend is back. Okay, great. So where do we go now? It looks like there's some circuit stuff that's happening with the little tiles here. It looks like this doesn't go anywhere. No, it looks like we have to take that platform over here on the right. This is too far away, right? Okay, yeah. Interesting. If that comes slightly closer. Can I hit this from here, I hope? Will it? Okay. I always found it hilarious how there's a rivalry of my country, Netherlands, Summers, Belgium. The quality of our roads, that's adorable. A photo which is actually quite close. This is so funny. Wait, hold on. That's so great. Oh no! That's very funny. That's very funny. I love that. That's hilarious. Honestly, of like all the things to like have a rivalry over in the country, that's kind of wholesome. We got a vial. It's not bad. We've been keeping vials kind of concentrated on single characters. Guess we could spread these out a little bit. These might start becoming useful somewhat soon. You know, you see Felix with almost 300, Piers with 250 over there. Starting to get out of the range where a nut is going to heal you fully. But of course you have to not be dead to receive health healing, so. Piers, we're probably never using a vial on Piers right now. Could see you using a vial on Felix in some like particular circumstances. Cat? Did not ask you for that, thank you. Alright, let's keep going. I guess we can do this, so we will. Oh, Piers. You make me sad. Hello, City. Hi. I make so many friends around dinner, or around lunchtime. Friendship is forever, unless it's not near mealtime. Mwah. They're starting to wake up. they can smell fear. Alright. We had a fork in the road earlier where we didn't explore the other half, so mental note of that, I guess. We've come so far at this point. It seems like we'll be returning to that central area a significant amount, so I think no need to worry about it. What just happened? Cat, what did you do? Okay. Can I leave? I can. Okay. Oh, that's right. We forgot to do this. Who's dead? You are? Okay. Let's have Felix do some healing here. Okay. I see. Lots of opinions for me, baby girl. Yeah. Oh, okay, we're over here, so this is nice. Nope, that's not what I want. This is what I want. Okay. So this completes some kind of circuit, perhaps, right? Can we walk on this? We sure can. Half the party is asleep. Very jealous. Okay. I kind of wish there was a genie that let me run. That would be very helpful. That would be one of the more helpful genie. I guess we can go back this way, because I feel like there was a couple other crossroads we could have taken, perhaps, right? Oh, not this way, though. Over here, maybe? Is there anything over here? Oh, we get away on the first try. So spoiled. There is a chest here, but is it a mimic? Oh, crystal powder. Excuse me. That's quite nice. The crystal powder, I believe, is the most powerful of these, of the damaging items. I believe it casts Hail Prism. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it's one of the strongest spells in the game. Or at least one of the strongest pure magic spells. That's so much damage. Okay. These random battles are like such dire threats to my life. It's very spooky. I know. It's just like you. I forgot to heal my friends from the last fight. That was bad. It was bad. Alright. You do love to get punished for your misplays though, right? So. Okay, this is still online, which is nice. I don't have to do that every time, I guess, right? Let's... I guess we can just get all our synergy back, right? Seems free, right? Now, we had a crossroads here, right? Down here, that we didn't take. Oh, I guess there's nothing down here. Never mind. All right. Okay. We did a learning. Let's see if there's anywhere new we can go to. Surely there is. Right? Cute little magic water circuit. Oh, that was a cool noise. That's fun. Okay. It's very like an NES, right? Brr. Well, we can go in either of these directions. It's not clear why we would yet. Oh, I see. Okay. So we'll have to push that over. Cat, you're so rude. Oh, I can just do this to fast travel over there, right? Don't smack my pencil, baby. You're so rude to me. Not everything is about you. I know you think it is. You're very cute. Alright, let's get out of here, maybe. She's got that look like she's gonna smack me. Okay. We're dousing. I guess I had to do this one first. Not sure why this exists. It feels like this room could just be like full of water to start with, but it's fine. Wait, maybe that wasn't a good idea. Wait, maybe that was a really bad idea. Hold on. Does this reset? I hope, please. Okay, great. Hi, Sati. Hello. You're very cute. Baby. Alright, let's try that again. Beautiful. I love all the colors for the water in this, by the way. It's very relaxing to just watch this like a bob up and down. Although it's very fluorescent, I guess. Not sure why it's quite so bright, but that's okay. Maybe it's just very bright stones. Can I leave? We lived. Okay. Let's spread that healing around there. Oh, okay. Nope, not enough. Okay. So that giant thing in the middle there is a synergy stone that would recover all of our synergy if we could reach it, but alas. Maybe later. This dungeon really doesn't have much of a maze-like structure. It's really just like very linear so far. My favorite dungeon in the series is coming up a little bit later. Not the next one, but the one after it, I think. Holy smokes, can I live? We might die here, actually. Okay, great. Cool. Thanks for that. I guess we'll have Felix do some healing, right? He's got all of his synergy back up, so why don't you start spending that, spreading that love around. A little more love. Okay. What we got here? Not a whole lot we can do. We can get to the other side, though. Can we? Is that true? I don't know if that's true. Oh god, this looks dangerous. Okay. This seems bad. Can I leave? Nice. Okay, great. That could have been a lot worse. I guess we can't do anything here? Hmm? Wait a second. What? I was just talking about how I thought this place was so linear. Oh, no, we have to go up here. Okay, okay. I was like, did I miss a fork somewhere? Like, what's happening? Okay. Oh, lizard fighter, interesting. This is a... Hi, Sooty. Hello. I know. It's not always food time, baby. Let's see. Boy, we're kind of getting wrecked here. So we want to move this log. Okay, over to the right one, right? We can do that by falling down here. I hope that stays there, right? Okay. Let's see if this is a mimic. Huh? What is that? Oh, it is? Oh. I think this is maybe just much quieter than it should have been. Okay. She must have, like, changed the audio or something. Thank you. Appreciate it. Much obliged. Let's try this again. I keep saving and then, like, walking away from it, and it's not serving me particularly well. Just reset the video game. I don't need to take this. Alright. Oh, that's exciting. A tear stone. Okay. So we're gonna have to grind for that outcome a little bit later on, but if it means that we're able to get another spirit ring, super worth it. Super worth it. I'm not sure who that goes on. Probably Felix. But I mean, we kind of swap those around to whoever needs it in the relevant fight. Let's see. I'm not really sure where to go from here. Cat ear is perfectly in frame. Oh, got it. Okay. What's this? It's a column with a spot where you can place something. Well, I don't think I have anything to place. Okay. Okay. Not really much of a mystery here, I guess. How do you kick a cat out? You can't. Exactly. Stray in the building, meowing all day and night, no one kicks him out. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hi. Hello. It's not food time. It's still not food time. Won't be food time for another, like, I was gonna say hour, but I guess it's more like 40 minutes. 45 minutes. Can't go that way, I don't think, right? Yeah, I can't. Okay, what do we do here? Oh, interesting. Okay, so this... Okay, so to get to the chest, we have to do something different. So let's set all these. It is food time, human. It is not food time. It is absolutely not food time. I have to move this thing one over to get over there. Let's see. Oh, right. We've set. Okay, we need to remember to unset all of his genie. Or to set all of them, rather. Cat, you're so unhelpful. Baby. She keeps changing my focused window, and it's not very helpful. It's like she's on strike. Okay. Save, just in case it's a mimic again. We like doing this. What you got for me? A water of life. That's very exciting. Okay, so now everybody can revive somebody. And I have like three open inventory slots. Perfect. Perfect. Surely that won't cause a problem. Let's get going. And not much to say about this dungeon. Very straightforward. Don't have a boss that we're trying to fight. Can I go up here? I can. Okay. I don't even think that we get any interesting genie here, do we? Not without a fight, we don't. Okay. So not until later. Bummer. What is over to the right, I guess? Oh, this seems important. I don't know if we can do this just yet, though. Also, I didn't know we were missing HP, but I'm regretting that knowledge. Okay, can I leave, please? Okay. Okay. Oh, we're getting the inattention at least, right? Is there anything I can do down here? Looks like no. Okay. It's strange. Well, let's see. How much down here? much down there. Probably same thing. We don't want to like... Oh, okay. So this is a little more complicated, huh? Okay. So what's our goal? Where are we trying to get? Up there, right? So we need a top right piece somewhere. But it has to be this one over here, right? It's the only one. So let's get that over there first. Figure out where we're going afterwards. The one that's immediately below it, we can't move that. So it needs to interact with the piece that points to the right, which is only that one in the middle there. We don't have any other options. So we have to move this one. And that's kind of the whole puzzle, really. There we go. Boy, yeah. The like a bright jellyfish fluorescent water here. Hello. No. It's almost food time. Oh, can we access the synergy stone finally, maybe? We're not quite far down enough, it seems. It's dangerous. Ow. Okay. Can I leave? Oh, this is bad. Okay. Okay. No smacks. You'll get your food time soon. Such an impatient baby. There's a friend. Well, that's the friend that we would have to fight, though, right? Unfortunately. So we can't do anything about that. Is there anything down here that's interesting? Doesn't look like it, huh? Oh my god, there's so many doors. Jesus, where am I supposed to go? Is this the start of the dungeon? Surely not, right? No, this is a different area. Is this the waterfall area? Cat! You're so mean to me. I think it is, right? Yeah, it is, okay. Okay, so we're back here again. No! Not sure what to do with that information. I know, you think everything is about you. I get it. I do. Oh, Fred just got... Wait. Did I forget to heal? Are we in danger? Okay. So we can try a couple other directions? Have we been here before, I wonder? Not confident that I know the answer to that question. Have we been here before? I'm so unsure. It's starting to all look the same. Oh my god, let me leave, please. Oh. Great, okay. Let's trade some water, Gin. Some gin over here. We can get up there, right? I don't know why. Oh, that's where our water friend is. Yep, okay. So we can't do this for multiple reasons. I think we're in an area that we're not supposed to be in, actually. So let's maybe backtrack a little bit. Oh my god, the sea dragons are so spooky. Okay, sure, why not? Jeez. Okay, escape with our lives. That's great. Could have used a little bit less death, but that's okay. Alright, let's go. We haven't been in here, I think. Cat! So mean to me. Not sure where one goes around here, but try and find out. Oh, we found a friend. Okay. Alright, this is gonna be obnoxious to try and find later. That's annoying. Alright. So this is like a lower floor of Aqua Rock. Cat, can you get your butt off of my notes, please? Come here. Come here. Nope, come here. Come on. Nope, nope. You have lost wandering around the villages for a couple minutes. This thing is going to be a pain in the butt to find later. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay. I've taken as good of a note as I can on where the heck this stupid thing is. This will be very annoying to come back for, but it is what it is. Let's see. Oh, it's our friend the cuttlefish. Do we want to pal around with this guy? Maybe Ether Pierce? Do you do anything useful? You don't, right? $37 synergy points sounds pretty nice to me. Deadly poison. Deadly poison. Deadly poison. Deadly poison. Deadly poison. Deadly poison. Okay. Let's get our friends back online here. And this doesn't really matter who does this, but okay. Ooh, nice. Felix checked the synergy stone. Everyone's synergy was replenished. That is lovely. This is probably important. We have to set up multiple circuits around this area. I think going left is not important, right? Go to this chest. I mean, surely, there wouldn't be two mimics like right next to each other, right? We'll save anyway. The Lucky Pepper. Do we have one of these yet? Who just here? No. Okay. Well, this thing is just gonna permanently hang around in our inventory then for quite a long time, unfortunately. So let's go to the over here, the right side, to the over here side. We can get this pretty central important looking chest, which is the Aquarius stone that we need for that little pedestal, right? Does anyone remember how to get back there? I do not. I think it's like down below us, maybe? That sounds correct. I realized yesterday that mouse cursor is probably the UI element that's endured the most. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm wondering if there's anything that is older than the mouse. I mean, I think like a floppy disk as a save icon is probably older than the mouse icon. You still see that in games, but it's certainly not as ubiquitous as the mouse cursor, right? Like, I don't know how you would phrase that, but like, right? Yeah, I agree. It is disappearing. Everybody can tell you kind of what a mouse cursor looks like. Oh, she's smoked. All right. I wonder. That really gets me thinking if I can come up with anything that's older, you know? Like, I don't... There might be drawing tools that are older that use stuff like, Are there any non-mouse-based drawing tools out there? From, like, the dawn of time? Does that exist? I wonder if some of those sorts of icons would be ubiquitous. Oh, are we trapped here? I think we're trapped. Okay. Like a deluxe paint, only like intended to be used with arrow keys or something. Pen tablets, even with pucks. But I'm not sure I grasped the meaning there. Pen tablets, even with pucks. Like maybe there's a drawing program that was made before there was like a mouse, maybe? And if that thing had like a pencil icon, that could be older than a mouse pointer. The earliest mouse pointers might not have been mouse pointers neither. Yeah, the closest thing I could think of would be like a pencil icon and like a drawing tool. That might be older. How do I escape this hell? I might actually have to go up a floor now that I think about it. Not sure if it's true or not. Oh, this is worthless. That's not the right one at all. Okay. So, have we finished this one? Okay, so this puzzle stays solved, so that's nice. Unlike, I guess, the other one that was like the same kind of puzzle. I don't really know what the difference there is. Your already drawing programs use the joystick keyboard. Okay. Some of, yeah, okay. That's the best I could think of, is a pencil icon. Fucking hell. I think we go south from here. Like over here? Nope, that's not right. Gosh darn it. Where's the thing? Oh my god. Get rocked. Okay. Is it down here? Yeah, okay. We're almost there. Currently through a joystick? That rules. I wish. Okay, check the column. I can place something. Let's try our new friend, the Aquarius Stone. We part the seas. Very exciting. Oh, these aren't disappearing like all the other ones were. It's sort of funny. Let's go. Check the tablet. It looks like there are strange characters carved on it. Wielder of water strength, lay your hands upon this stone. If thou art worthy, the power to drain away the standing water shall be yours. Water strength? That sounds like my sort of thing, doesn't it? Good luck, buddy. Ball Moist does kind of rule, but Manjoy success. Yeah. Yeah. Ball Moist definitely like have some advantages over Laser Mice. But it's nice not to have to clean it all the time. For sure. What went wrong? What are we going to do, Felix? Maybe our power is being tested. Indeed, it is. Hey, Zuko, no. Okay, that's not food time. We have a fun new ability. Let's see where all we can use this. That is, like, mostly the end of the dungeon, but there's still a couple things in here that we can do. Can I take this, by the way? I did. Okay. Desktop usage is actually so dominated by one specific set of mice setup. I'm not sure what she means, set of mice setup there. You mean like the mouse being to one's right hand, or like what? Hi, Zuko. It is pretty interesting to me how much staying power the mouse as an input device it had. A rusty sword, really? Okay, well, we have one inventory spot left to our name. It's down here. Probably a fast exit, yeah. Can we do anything interesting here? Oh, we're back here again. Okay. I don't know if there's anything much else that we can do here besides the genie. The end game of input, you've tried them all, nothing comes close. Yeah. The only other thing that I've really tried that's similar is like a trackball mouse, if you've seen these. I have some friends that really swear by them. But I could never like really get into it. I tried for a while. And it just did not do it for me. But they still use them a lot in certain applications. Actually, I mean, you're probably familiar because I know there's some machines, electronic machines that, for medical purposes, have trackballs built into them, right? Oh, when you say ball mouse, do you mean a mouse with a ball inside of it? Or do you mean like a trackball that like you're spinning around? I assume it's the latter. I'm just not 100% sure. Yeah, okay. Trying to see if there's anything else in here that's worth our time. But I think we've kind of done just about everything. Why is there a doorbell? It's 2025. Who does that? Who does that? I think that's it. We'll come back later for the mimic and for the genie. But I think we're free to go. So that's what we'll do. Okay. It's almost 12. Didn't make quite as fast progress as I'd hoped, but that's okay. Can I escape from here? I can. That's nice. Let's see. We have a short list of places to go back to now that we've got this new synergy with us, but we might put that off just a little bit. Let's see, we can stop by Yalom, just kind of on the way to where we're going. That might be a nice place to take a bit of a break. Lighten up our inventory a little bit. Buy back some nuts that we desperately need. Yeah, those were very helpful in that fight. Yeah, there's the river. Okay. Came to the right place. Ah, we almost made it to safety. Okay, okay. Let's get in there. Oh, that's right. And we're going to want to grind for that stupid tier stone. I forgot about this. Okay, okay. Well, let's get some garbage out of our inventory. Maybe that's not a good idea. We're actually not that wealthy, right? How much cash do we have? I don't know how many of these we can actually pay for. Yeah, we're not rich. We can sell this other mace, but we're kind of running out of money. Let's sell this first, and then we can probably sell a couple things, but we're not going to make much money off of anything besides this one mace here. I mean, we can always sell that other armor. Actually, I need to try to use that in battle. Let's save here real quick. Normally we wouldn't save in this spot, but I want to see like what the order of magnitude is for some of these smithing jobs. This specific thing is the only one that I really care about. And this could take a while, so. What does our friend want to make us? Okay, so that's a clear bracelet. And how much did that cost us? About 4,000. Okay. So we should be fine if we want to probably de-rust. Well, probably buy some nuts first and then de-rust something maybe. Okay, so if we have enough cash, I'm gonna go ahead. Trade this in, save. Because the die roll is only happening once we enter town, I believe. So let's get rid of this thing. It's an interesting mechanic, but it's kind of annoying if there's something that you actually want. Which is probably not how generally one plays this game. But that's okay. Okay, let's save in the second slot here. And I'll take a quick break and be right back. Yeah. I don't have anything else to say. Okay, we're back. It was very dumb. So I wanted to feed the cats a little early, obviously, because Sooty was being a total pest. And because we were taking a break, and because food time is now, which was in like 10-15 minutes from then, right? So I start putting the food in all of their bowls. And of course they can't wait for me to finish. So one of them is like, the one in the middle, Zuko, is like squirming around, like knocks my hand a bit. And it's like wet food, so it like gets stuck on his neck a bit. He starts freaking out, moves a little, makes that move on his neck a bit more, starts freaking out at even more, runs upstairs, hides under the bed. Meanwhile, his brother starts looking at his food bowl like, oh, I gotta go for this while the getting's good. Anyway, they're all dumb. They're all dumb cats. I love them, but they're all dumb. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Pure circlet. So we're gonna try this, I don't know how many times. I mean, as many times as it takes, I suppose. But how long this takes affects how long we can get to the next dungeon. Or how long we have for that, rather. Okay, here's the item, to cash. So we're looking for the same little spirit ring that we have equipped to Piers currently. Who, honestly, should probably not have that equipped right now, but let's not worry about that a technicality, I guess. Loaded the wrong file, so we're gonna do it again. Damn it. Hold on, I'll be back. Forgot something. Okay. Let's try this again. Maybe I'm wrong about how this works. But I'm pretty sure it's rolled when you enter the town. Damn it. I've gotten so used to this. Yeah. This is why we have 2 save files. That's probably why we have 2 save files. Interesting, maybe that's not how it works. Maybe we do actually have to do this the long way. I'll try once more here, but if this doesn't work, we'll have to do it the long way, unfortunately. Alright, well, it's fine. We'll load from the other file, it's okay. It's not been lost or anything. It just means we are RNG manipulating, yeah. We want to get another one of those nice healing items. We're gonna get to watch this guy walk around a lot. It'll be fun. Oh well. I don't have a good like manip or setup or anything like that for this. The I think there's like a couple different RNG functions. Yeah, we're rerolling for potential item RNG. The thing we're trying to get is this thing right here. The spirit ring. Use it in battle, it might break. 160 HP to all allies, which is pretty useful. How does that actually compare to that mist potion we have? Who has that thing? Is this 300? Yeah, okay. So this isn't like super endgame. You can get I can get a second if I'm lucky. Yeah, I already have one. Yeah. Just gonna be here for a bit. I really wish the options in this game had like a default run and I can hold B to walk if I wanted to do that for some reason. No idea why I would, but I guess if I'm trying to line up like a specific synergy with a specific tile, sometimes I do want to walk. How many different items are there here, I wonder? There's like 7. It's not good. It's not great. So yeah, this isn't like a super endgame item, but it'll be like fairly relevant for a bit. For at least the next like 3 bosses or something. Maybe 2. Maybe 3. That's true. Oh yeah. No, 3. Yeah, next 3 bosses. Yeah. Lex giving us this one. I do wish I knew a manip for this. but I do not. Let's see. There are some RNG values in this game that are based on like how many screens you've transitioned and how many battle actions you've taken since Power On, including Power On from Soft Reset. I think this one is more random though. Otherwise we would just see the same item every single time, which we haven't seen. Yeah, so we're getting a couple different ones. It definitely helps for testing purposes to have some somewhat replicable RNG stuff in a game like this. And you know, if it's single player, like who cares, right? It's only like so bad in a multiplayer context sometimes. Like when everybody has to know RNG manipulations to play the game, I think you've done something wrong probably. Unless that's the whole point of the game, but it probably isn't. Okay, you wanna give me what I want? Okay, I guess not. We might be here a bit. Oh. There's a chance I might want to do this off stream, honestly. Depending on how long this takes. I could always come back from Tendiria and do it later. Because it's not like we're going to use this in the next dungeon or anything. It's only relevant for the next boss, which is immediately afterwards. But we'll be able to stop by here afterwards if we want to. I don't think there's any more rusty stuff that we can pick up along the way. I kind of hope not, because there's not a lot of room left in the inventory, right? And I think we still need to buy some nuts. So we're going to have even less. Nice! Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Alright. Let's save the game. Excuse me. Okay. Let's combine the oil drops with the spirit ring on Felix. I feel like it should probably be on Jenna. I feel like Felix usually is the only person who's doing any kind of damage, and everybody else is basically trying to be on our mitigation plan. We can talk about combining herbs at this point, because we're never using these in battle, really. I think we're only really like using these out of battle. How much cash do we have? 5,000? We can buy nuts first and then see if we have enough cash left over to do this derusting stuff. I have a feeling we might not, but we'll see. I would love to buy some of these. Get everybody up to like 20? 20 would be nice. I don't know if we can buy that many. I want to try and buy these like 3 at a time to get game tickets. Maybe it's 5 at a time. Wow, being very stingy with these, huh? Okay, so everything else is 11. I mean, 16 is probably safe, maybe. I'll just go up to 20, that's fine. Okay, so we're about to be, like, pretty broke. But that's okay. We are about to be pretty broke. Hold on, let's rethink this maybe a little bit. Can I split this up a bit? guess we can get everybody up to like 14. That's at least better than where we were. It's not enough, but... Alright, let's get out of here. We're dirt poor again, unfortunately. But you gotta do what you gotta do. And... Are there any other items that we could really get rid of? I mean, we can kind of... Maybe the Briar. I don't really need that thing. Who's holding on to that, Jenna? Or Sheba, I guess. Oh, the antidotes. We did kind of run out of those. Can we buy... How much do those cost? 20? Okay. Let's up that number. These are pretty cheap. That's nice.
Hi, Ro.
None in stock. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 open inventory slots left. That's not great, but could be worse. Okay. Let's get out of here. We're gonna go south. And make some friends. So we're gonna go here first. So let's hit the south side of that beach. It's so nice encountering the much lower level sea enemies instead of the horrible things that we've been fighting lately. East Tendaria Islet. I'm here to tend to any travelers who come to this place. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Ow! May these travelers' journey end in peace and safety. Be nice. My mom says there's this strange tower on the northern cape of Tendaria. Who in Weird would have built a tower in the middle of that frozen nowhere? Hello. Used to be you could sail to the other side of Gondolin by skirting the coast of Tendaria. Now the whole area's got rocky spires. Can't just work a boat around them. Can I take her stuff? Not one of these things. I don't need these. I mean, at least these will generate cash for us in the not too distant future, but kind of annoying for now. You must be cold, dressed in those thin clothes. Oh, really? Okay. Come warm yourself by the fire. If I look in the oven, there's fish that I've never seen before gently simmering. This foul soup could possibly taste like. I don't want to find out. Holy. Okay, well, never mind. Let's, mind read the penguin friend. My darling penguin hurt her leg on the far shore and can't swim back. Please help. I will do my best. Looks like we can move on these little floating icebergs. Oh, it looks like we get to do a lot of waiting. Okay. No, I got you baited now. All right, it's fine. Whoa, this is hard to see actually. That fall down thing, that is not easy. We can actually push our friend. Thank you so much for saving her. Well, I'm gonna give you this in return for your help. You got us thing a pretty stone, huh? If we take a look at this, we don't learn a whole lot. A shining stone. A rare item. So we'll hang on that for later. Okay, we have found ourselves to the frozen south of Tundiria. There's something important that we need to learn down here, so let's get to it. Kind of nasty creatures here. Because they're goofy. I love the little eyeballs they have on them. It honestly makes it so much more fun. I really enjoy the little googly eyes. Let's see. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be such a long walk. We have to get all the way up to the little cape over here. Jesus. One of the big criticisms about this game is that it kind of just expects you to explore and like just kind of hopes that you'll find stuff. Like you cannot progress the game without doing the thing that we're doing here. And it's one of the big things that I don't like about this game compared to the prequel there. They really kind of just sideline the plot for like sort of a third of the game. It's just like a questionable idea to me. Thankfully, I think a lot of the design elements are really nice though, but this I'm not a fan of. Okay. Well, don't have to cure him with poison, I guess. Oh my gosh, okay. We might, like, party wipe here, I guess, to these random guys. Okay. Like, not sure if I want to continue playing instead of reloading, but that's fine, I guess. You can see how useful it is to have the one character who can revive people. Yeah. I guess we'll move some of the synergy recovering over to our friend Jenna. Oh, she only knows plot. Wow. It shows how underleveled we are, I suppose. Alright, let's get out of here. Iro, what are you doing, buddy? Oh. Okay, we've gotten halfway there. My god. I'm kind of wondering, maybe I should be killing one of these things. Why did I do that? That's not what I meant to do. Okay, nice. Okay. Nice. Alright, sure. Take it. Poor Pierce! Oh no. We're actually not going to be able to revive people like that all the time. I need to be a little bit more careful with how much synergy I'm spending, because he's the only one that can do it. What? Oh, you're still poisoned? God damn it. Alright, that's fine. At least the game tells you. they don't always. Let's do this. Okay, up here. And then, like, on top of this, finding the random battle genie that you're supposed to find around here is even nastier. But I do thankfully know where that is. Jesus. Okay. Well, what do we want to do now? Could try and get him for free. Oh, it just kills me? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Let's bounce, I think. That's a bad fight. Okay. Let's try again. I can't believe it got fucked up by those things so badly. That's nuts. Okay. I'm sure this tower will be a cakewalk. God damn it. Forgot. Completely forgot. Alright. I guess we need to do this. I'm learning. Alright. Let's try again. Our poor friend. Oh, we made it, Tundera Tower. Okay. Alright, let's get going. Okay, so we do have our synergy, right? That'll allow us to get around here. It only works on one side. I wonder if we should just do this for good measure right now. I don't know if we need to, but it's here. Are you fighting robot monkeys? Not just yet. What gave you the robot monkey opinion? And oh, the little squirrel guys, huh? They are pretty funny looking. Well, come on in. We're doing mostly just dungeons today. We're not gonna make it to the next boss, unfortunately. But the dungeons do have some pretty nice tunes, at least, I think. Squirrels, yeah, that's what they're going for, apparently. God, we keep getting murked by these things. Do we want to fight this out a little bit? Try to get my friend back up. Try to heal here. Try to cure here? I don't know. Oh, let's do this, maybe. Okay, let's try this. And then we'll try running again. Kind of amazed he survived that. Can I get my friend back? I can. Let's get out of here. No. Okay, well, that's a problem. That's a problem. We don't actually... We like only barely have enough synergy to survive this encounter, so I think we probably need to reset here. Kind of getting smoked. Goodness. I hope we can beat the next boss coming up. I'm not 100% confident. Oh, there was just the chests up there we couldn't reach. Okay. Very Shadowgate moment. High places we're not allowed up to. Okay, it's only one of our friends. We could... take a turn to like heal up a little bit, maybe. Get some synergy back for Pierce. Heal our friend. Could maybe... This probably is not going to kill, right? Surely. Okay, good. Nice. Okay. We did a little bit of sustain. Can we leave with our lives? No, maybe? Okay. Okay. You wanna let me leave? Jesus. I think we still like have maybe come out ahead on that fight, but it's pretty brutal. Because I can aura with these two. I mean, it's worth it probably just to have more synergy on the character with the revive ability. Again, the revive spell here, you don't learn until level 19, which we got our friend at a very high level, so he's able to do that. But all of us regular folks are only 14 and 15, so he's the only person that can cast that spell, and so his magic points are a lot more important than anybody else's, honestly. We're just gonna do a lot of saving. Okay. Oh, ice puzzles. I love me a good ice puzzle, honestly. They make me quite happy. Let's see. A mint. Okay, somebody has these. Who has these? It's not you. I can tell you that right now. Okay, there we go. Is there anything over to the left? Can we get to the left? We can't. Okay. Let's not worry about that. We can get to the middle, though. So... Oh, no, can we get to the middle at all? I don't think we can, actually. No, we can't. Okay, so we have to come from a different area to get to the middle. Okay. We'll do that later. Spacer, how was the misting last night? The stone ship age, huh? Where? Uh-oh, wait, hold on. No, I want to go back. Wait. Mercifully I can. Oh, Jesus. These are so scary. Okay. That's so brutal. You're just killing my whole team. Just the, like, random little cute guy. This makes me very worried for the next boss. Jesus. Do I want to keep that? Can I afford to keep that? Getting close to the end, that's very exciting. Do you have like 1 page for each of them left, I assume, or something like this, or 2? Ugh. Must be getting pretty close to intelligible sentences from those two. The needle eggs, yeah. If we spend those 2 revives right now, that costs a lot of our synergy. Back down to 24. It's kind of terrifying. I'll trade these over here. Okay. Okay, we're set back up. I sure hope this is, I don't know, like a Psy Crystal actually would be really nice. That's actually more useful than it should be. It's actually pretty nice. Okay. Now what do we do? Do we want to go down? Can we go down? We can't. Okay, let's get out of here, I guess. Those look imposing. 120. That's Nice. Okay. So they can just like take out a friend if they want to. That's nice. Okay, so we... Wait, what? Oh, okay, okay, here we go. Okay. Poor Piers. Doesn't have anything going for him.
Good morning.
You're a defender? Okay, good. Actually, why don't you heal yourself, buddy? I wonder which game invented the slippery foot into rocks puzzle. I don't know. I love it every time I see it. I would play an entire game of just those puzzles, honestly. And I almost have. There was one that, it was, what do you call it, like a Sokoban? Sokoban game? And that was like a fourth of them had that sort of thing. Oh, okay, so we know how to interact with these things, which is nice. I don't know. I think you can make a lot of like Quake 2. Oh, that's funny. A Source game. Wow. Oh, 2 pages haven't got back for Selenetic. Oh, that's fair. Okay. Okay. So this has the special reduce you to 1 HP effect, which is considered a status effect in this game. Actually, we talked a little bit about status effects earlier, like poison or whatever, and how your characters resist those, and they resist. Drop to 1 HP in the same fashion. Jesus. Okay, man, she's dead, dude. Get over yourself. What am I doing here? Kind of want to spark and breath. If you give him a smooch, I guess. Please revive. Okay, good. Right. Let's do this. We're gonna defend up this turn and then just kind of hope we can run afterwards, I guess. Could wish with Piers, which is not something we can do anymore, actually. What I want to do, heal Felix. Because whenever we do the AoE healing, it's not going to bring him back to full, so we're gonna want to do this anyway. Half-Life 2 is sticky slippery, but pure slippery was very new. Half-Life 2, I understand, is like very strange controls. I played a couple Source mods, especially ones that featured like the surfing mechanic that it had, you know. Those were very strange, but they were pretty fun. It was kind of cool. Interesting. So we can pound this, but we need to leave the room after. You better not be a mimic, buddy. Crystal powder to Jenna. Okay, that gives her multiple, which is fine. Let's leave and come back. Oh, I guess you don't need to, okay. That's Jenna. Okay, yes, she is the nut courier. That's nasty. Kind of terrified of this fight, actually. We might, like, lose all of our... We might actually, like, wipe to this fight. Okay. What I want to do now... This is actually going to be a really rough walk back to the boat. We might be in trouble when we need to get back to the boat. We're gonna have to do some weird things. Just surviving here seems nasty. Oh, I need to remember too, though, that we have all of those herbs, and that this is like pretty reasonable time to use them, honestly. This fight is horrific, actually. I think we've wiped to both of these pairs of enemies individually. That's great. That's great. Okay, try that again. I think we did... Oh, okay, that's fine. Apparently I need to save more often. I feel like I'm already doing it quite a lot. Try to like move across as few floor tiles as possible. Be safe. Am I scared? Jesus. Okay. I was about to ask if I was scared of this guy, and I think maybe I am. So annoying. Okay. I could try and kill him. I do that. Probably need you to do this. Is this even safe? I don't feel like it is. Nice. Jeez, come on, man. Okay, so we got him dead. But I feel like we're not doing so hot ourselves. I can cure well. I can get her out of the range of that nasty attack there. Revived, okay. This guy can kind of kill anybody he wants to, though. Kind of in a bad spot. Who's the most agility right now? Felix and Piers do. Neither of them have AoE healing, though, do they? Oh, Piers does, though. Could do that, I guess. Let's ether our friend. Let's go down to 80. I don't know, man. That's rough. I want to get more HP for the survivability. Okay. Hopefully Pierce goes first. He does not. Okay. Good. This is good. Okay. This is actually a pretty good fight, despite the fact that somebody died. Can we get out of here? Okay. Nice. Alright. I think we'll take it, right? That's not too bad. The question is, where do we heal it from here? Like this, I guess. Jenna's kind of really hurting over there. We might need to toss the ether her way next time. I mean, need to cut short pretty soon. Let's see. Where did we come from? I think we came from the downstairs, so I think anywhere upstairs is probably a place that we want to go. Oh no! Oh, it's a friend. It's a fight though. We don't actually want to encounter that creature, unfortunately. Where do I want to go then? Is there anything over here that's not the creature? There isn't. Okay. Well, I guess let's get out of here at least. Whatever here is. Oh, okay. Sure. And then, excuse me. Actually, maybe I want to farm this fight a little bit. Talked about Jenna, right? That's brutal. Try to leave, maybe? So mean. Okay. Could be worse. I'll do one more R from Jen, I suppose. Okay. We're like a little bit ahead of where we were at the start of that fight. So decent. Favorite, wait. Favorite melee weapon is in category? Like in this game. I mean, it's probably just the longswords because they're the strongest ones. The weapon categories aren't like so important or any game. Oh, interesting. I feel like my answer is probably going to be like a D&D 3.5 or 5.0 weapon. That's a good question. Weapon category. That's a good question. You can do some pretty fun stuff in 5e with one-handed mace, actually. Let's see. Like, any of the polearms are honestly all pretty sweet. One of my favorite ones, excuse me, in 5e particularly, is the spear, which is the only one-handed polearm you get access to. Which means you get access to the polearm feats with it, which means you get to do some pretty silly stuff. Big axe guy, cleavers can sometimes take me over. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. I mean, just because in this one game it does some funny stuff. If I'm thinking like more broadly across different games and such. Wait, what am I supposed to do with this this thing here? Oh, I see. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I probably would say sword, because they're usually, like, kind of versatile, you know? Like, getting to do both the slashing and the stabbing is pretty cool. They also just have a lot more, like, mythology and stuff, you know? kind of a boring answer, but then that's sort of what it is. Can I do the other half of this puzzle right now? Vermintide. Oh, that's cool. Okay. We need to nail down these two here, right? So like they all play differently, but they kind of like feel like they're their own category, you know? Yeah, I need the other one as well. Like they all feel like they're doing the job that they look like they would do, kind of, right? That's what I'm thinking. I do love to see that. Honestly, like whenever it's an interesting question, what category of weapon you're holding, it makes me a lot happier in a game, I would say. You know, Fire Emblem does that like interesting enough, but there's a lot more that people can do with it, I guess. All the movement, moveset, and attacks that are very in tune. That's cool. Yeah, I love to see that stuff. That's great. That's great. Okay, so we can get this. And that's locked in there, so we should not have a problem with this ever again. And there'll be a much shorter way to solve this puzzle later on. Let's get out of here. I'm just remembering painfully how much I would like to have saved immediately before this battle. Terrifying. Let's play it a bit safe here, I think. Just be cool. Actually, you can ether. This is a good ether turn for Shiba. Anytime I have like a Jesus, come on, could you get off of my friend, please? Anytime there's like a weapon that has like a halberd with like a hooked kind of component to it that you can use as like a trip attack kind of thing, love that stuff. That tends to be one of my favorite things to try to do. You just get to do some cheese. So maybe that's my answer. Is like a good old hooked halberd, dude. All right, we're getting out of here. This is nice. An FPS to play that's picks post void. I've not heard of this one. I'm gonna open up a tab and see what that looks like. Check that out later. Alright, let's get going. Is there anything over here? Doesn't look like there is. I wonder if that's a room where you can fall down from a higher location, perhaps. Doesn't have enough synergy for the spell that it knows. That's so funny. Look at these guys. They could actually just like end my life if they want to. They're choosing not to, and I appreciate that. It's so funny. That rules. Okay. One more from Shiva. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Nice. Oh, it's the thing. Okay. Do we have what it takes? Yeah. Okay. We got the burst brooch. It's a fun one. Felix has this right now. I feel like Felix is probably a pretty good person to equip this, honestly. Felix is like pretty often not having healing synergy on him. Beautiful. Yeah, exactly what we thought there. Okay. So now we can backtrack a bit, I guess. If we escape to the start of the dungeon right now, we can get what we came here for. Let's see. I'd rather have Shiva do this. The current setup they have has been pretty good. I'm like kind of loath to change that for whatever the next boss is. Let's see. Okay, so we can escape here, yeah. I don't know if there's a good reason to be backtracking through the dungeon this way, but I guess I'm doing it. I feel like there's a fork that we missed somehow. Another Pika Monster Giant, small shave, eyes and limbs. Oh, I missed which one that was actually. Kinda, you'll have to point it out the next time. Guess we can maybe get into that center area there. Rude. I almost want to use those herbs, but like, I'm going to be strong. There's not really a reason to do it, so I'm not gonna. What? Which? Oh, he needs another one? Oh, I see. Okay, that's fine. I didn't realize he traded the Mars over. Alright. Wait, what's happening here? Hold on. This is where we came from. It's sort of a shortcut back. I don't know which side of the pool this comes out on. That's kind of what I really want to know. Is this a useful place to go? I don't think it is. Oh, I don't remember them. Oh, you're talking about this guy maybe, right? The little spike guy? Yeah. Silly boy. He hasn't used his self-destruct ability on us, which I'm pretty thankful for, because that does a lot of damage, in fact. Look at him bopping around, he's just enjoying himself. Oh, this is not where I want to be? Okay, hold on, let's go back. Let's go down this way. Oh, Jesus, this fight's so scary looking, actually. I hate these things. They're so terrifying. Okay. Wait, this is where I was supposed to go, yes? Okay. Ooh, Shiba. I need to encounter a fight where I can use some Jin again, but... Oh, we also haven't made it up to the top of those stupid chests, however we do that. I think, did we go to the left first? I feel like we went to the left first. What's over here? Is there anything? This might actually be that fight. Right? Sure. He's not injured, so we're not gonna give him a kiss, but we'll think about it later. See if we can get out of here. Okay. Well, it's fine, I guess. Honestly, the fact that the revive spell gets you full HP is pretty nice. What? No. Okay. What? Oh, there's another one of these things, really? Okay. What even is on over this side? Oh, we can use the... Okay, we can use the thing that we got. Nice. It's our friends again. I think we want to try and fight some of this, because we are just going to take too much damage otherwise. I'm just kind of scared of this fight. Oh, that was more effective than I thought it would be. Okay. God. This fight sucks so much. Okay. Alright. Try to revive our friend. No effect. Okay. I think we might try again, honestly. Oh, yeah, I need to set the thing. Okay. That's so much damage. That's so much damage. Let's... I guess I'm alrighting. Doesn't feel good. Yeah, of course he's trying to kill her. He's going for her. No effect, huh? Should we just get out of here? We should just get out of here. If we take a couple hits from this thing, that's like okay. As long as it doesn't kill. Okay, well. What a nightmare. What a nightmare creature. Okay. Just awful. Who even has synergy left? Okay. We're living. We're not thriving. One of these I feel like is probably gonna be in there. Of the 4 chests on either side, like, come on. Oh, I don't think that's even useful for us, actually. I was trying to remember, like, what that even does. I think it does literally nothing for us. Let's keep going. Hippy hoppity. Oh, these are the chests on the other side, are they? Save again. A vial. The lightning sword. Is that any good for anybody? It's pretty strong, it turns out. Swap it for Rusty Mace. Yeah, equip it. Okay, we have a single inventory slot left. Let's escape real quick. Yeah. Takes us back outside, actually. Okay. I'm gonna go up through here. There's something inside the cracked ice. Not for long. Let's get rid of that. You got the center prong. We are entirely out of inventory space now. What do we do about that, huh? Well, we're broke again. We have a couple weapons to sell. That's fine. I think we're going right back to Yalom to sell some stuff. Try to get rid of some of these rusty items. And, oh, please don't kill me. Okay, well. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you think so? Okay. Okay, sure. Wait a second. No, this is not good, right? Okay, it takes me all the way back here. Is this good? Look where I am now. Did I just, like, death warp speedrun over here? Let's save here in the other save file, because I think we might keep this, because this is very funny, honestly. All right, we'll start back up here next time. We're gonna try to do some weird stuff on the sea to recover all of our health. But until then, ugh.